Hey guys, James from the Research Revolution. I'm over here on space.com. Listen to this. Air Force's X-37B spaceplane mystery mission wings by 500 days in orbit. Okay, this is about the X-37B. Okay, I'll show you pictures. Everybody I think knows what the X-37B looks like. Okay. The latest secretive mission of the United States Air Force's X-37B spaceplane has cruised beyond 500 days in Earth orbit since its launch last year. The U.S. military launched the robotic X-37B spaceplane on May 20th, 2015, marking the fourth flight for the Air Force program. The United Launch Alliance Atlas V rocket lofted the spacecraft from Florida's Cape Canaveral Air Force Station to kick off the OTV-4 mission, short for Orbital Test Vehicle 4. So pretty much they're saying it's still a mystery. I mean, give me a break. What is this about? Exactly what the winged spaceplane's duties are while it's in orbit continues to remain a tight-lipped affair. Okay. Whatever. So give us no information. But I believe that they're using this in conjunction with the space weapon. Some people say earthquake weapon, this and that. There's a lot of different things. They're able to manipulate the weather. They're able to do warfare, weather warfare, incognito, and give them plausible deniability. This is exactly what the X-37B is doing. Exactly. Here, I'll finish this up. The first OTV mission launched in April 2010 concluded December 3rd, 2010 after 224 days in orbit. The second OTV mission, okay, whatever. There's all these OTV missions. So far, the U.S. military has not stated where the OTV-4 mission's craft will ultimately land once its current flight ends in the past. All three X-37B flights ended at Vandenberg Air Force Base in California, gliding to a runway landing on autopilot. Ooh, there's that picture. There it is. Progress has been made, however, to consolidate its space plane operations, including use of NASA's Kennedy Space Center, KSC, in Florida as a landing site for the X-37B. A former KSC space shuttle facility known as Orbiter Processing Facility was converted into a structure that will enable the Air Force to effectively land, recover, refurbish, and relaunch the X-37B, according to Boeing representatives. The X-37B vehicle development falls under the Boeing Space and Intelligence Systems in El Segundo, California. That's literally like 5 minutes from my house. The firm's Center for All Space and Experimental Systems and Government and Commercial Satellites. Like I said, I live in a hub, District 33, and there's everything here. The Air Force Rapid Capabilities Office is leading the Department of Defense's OTV initiative by directing of the Under Secretary of Defense for Acquisition, Technology, and Logistics and the Secretary of the Air Force. A fleet of 2 spaceplanes. Only 2 reusable X-37B vehicles have been confirmed as constituting the fleet. This current OTV-4 Trek is the second flight of the Boeing X-37B vehicle built for the Air Force by Boeing. The reusable X-37B military spaceplane looks like a miniature adaptation of NASA's now retired Space Shuttle Orbiter. Yeah, and it's also a drone. The spaceplane is 29 feet long and 9.6 feet tall and has a wingspan of nearly 15 feet. The space drone has a payload bay about the size of a pickup truck bed and has a launch weight of 11,000 pounds and is powered on orbit gallium arsenide solar cells with lithium-ion batteries. You know, something tells me that that's BS. I believe that it's, I mean, I can't say for sure, but I believe that's BS. I think they're using 0-point energy, but whatever. Onboard payloads. A few payloads on board the OTV-4 craft have been identified. Ooh. Aerojet Rocketdyne has announced that its XR-5A Hall thruster has completed initial on-orbit validation testing on board the X-37B spaceplane. It is also known that the vehicle carries a NASA Advanced Materials Investigation, as well as an experimental propulsion system developed by the Air Force. It remains a very useful way to test out things. All right, this guy's talking. In Long Beach, okay? Asked about any interest in increasing the X-37B fleet size, Beauchamp said that the number of vehicles currently in use is fine due to the pace of experiments it conducts. Yeah, so they don't need that many, you know, space planes, as they're calling it, to conduct weather warfare. It stays high, and they knock out satellites, probably for like China and Russia and stuff like that. But also, I don't think they do weather warfare in those countries, because those countries are equipped to at least deter it coming over directly above them, because it has these pod bay doors. I think it opens, and then you have some sort of Tesla frequency, you know, machine or whatever you want to call it, that could do it from high altitudes. I'll leave the link below, but this is very interesting. This is from Space.